Do you know that you can become a multi-millionaire from waste recycling business? Yes, there is money in this particular business. If you can be able to handle this particular business well, you are going to earn a lot of money for yourself. People into this business, they are already swimming in money. So if you start up this particular business, you will also swim in money. So you can start up this particular business and thank me later. So this particular business, there are different type of waste that you can actually recycle. The one that is most popular in Nigeria is the plastic recycling. A lot of people are into this plastic recycling in Africa, so you can go into this particular business and make massive money for yourself. All you need to do, you look for people to gather this plastic for you, then you recycle them. But before you start up this particular business, there are some things that you need to follow. There are some steps that you need to follow. Step number one, you need to make your market research. Market research is very important. Before you start up any business, make sure that you know the in and outs of that particular business before you start up that business. So you need to make your market research, know the things that you need to know about this particular business, things that you need to do and things that you don't need to do. So you meet those people that have been into this business before and get information from them before you start up this particular business. It is very important. It is very dangerous when you start up this particular business without knowing the in and out of this particular business. So you make your market research, meet those people that have been into this business before, then you start up this particular business and start making good money for yourself. Another thing again that you also need to do before you start up this particular business, you need a business plan. Your business plan is like a guide. Your business plan will cover everything that you are going to do in this particular business. So it is very necessary that you get a business plan before you start up this particular business. If you don't know how to draft a business plan, meet somebody that can draft a business plan for you before you start up this particular business. It is very necessary. You can also send me a direct message. I'll be able to also help you to draft a good business plan that will help you in this particular business. Another thing again that you also need to get before you start up this particular business, you need to also get a good location. You need to get a land. But before you choose this particular land, there are things that you also need to consider before you choose that land. One, you need to make sure that the land is very spacious. Another thing again, you need to make sure that this land has good access to the road. Is also very important. Another thing again that you also need to consider, you need to make sure that this environment is very secure. It is very important. So after doing the next thing is for you to build your factory. Your financial capability will determine the type of factory. If you are not too financially buoyant, you can build a smaller factory. But if you are financially buoyant, you can actually build a bigger factory. And if you don't have much capability to start up this particular business, you can look for people to gather this waste for you. Then you sell this waste to this recycling company and you start making good money for yourself. So there's a lot of money that you can actually make from this particular business. So if you are financially buoyant, you can go into this business fully. You look for people to gather this waste for you, then you recycle this waste and start making good money for yourself. You also need to get a basic training before you start up this particular business. It is very necessary. This is not the kind of business that you just wake up with the money and start up this kind of business, especially if you want to invest a lot of money in this particular business by recycling this waste yourself. You need to get the basic training. It is very important so that you not mess up with your money. Every business has deep secret. So with you getting the basic training, you'll be able to know deep secret about this particular business. It is very necessary. Another thing again that you also need to do in this particular business, you need to employ competent workers that are very competent in this particular business, workers that already have experience in this particular business. These are the kind of people that you need to employ in this particular business if you really want to excel. This particular business involves teamwork, so you need to employ team workers that can cooperate with each other. It is very necessary. Don't employ people that cannot work with other people. This particular business needs cooperation if you really want to grow. There are a lot of registration that you also need to do before you start up this particular business. Firstly, you need to register your business name with CAC, which is very important. Another thing that you also need to do, you need to get some license, because without this license you cannot start up this particular business. So you go to the Ministry of the Environment, then you'll be able to get the real details of what you need to start up this particular business, the license that you need to start up this particular business. So you go there, make a query and get the necessary license before you start up this particular business. You also need to get some machines, because without these machines you cannot start up this particular business. That's why you need to get your basic training and your market research. So with your market research, you'll be able to know the type of machine that you need to start up this particular business. Use this for this recycling plastic. One, you can use this recycling plastic to produce this plastic bottle again. Two, you can use this to produce cloth. You can use this to produce sunglasses. So there are different uses that you can actually use this recycling plastic for. So this particular business, you can be able to earn good money if you can be able to manage this particular business well. So guys, follow me guys for more tips. If you have not liked this video, kindly like this video and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So guys, see you in our next video. Bye. And if you have any question, comment on the comment section.